Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Building a Nation with Team Canada. And today we are back for 2020 World Cup qualification, Game 2 of the group stage. Let's take a look at said stage. We are in Group B right now. We're tied with Mexico at the top of the group, although they've got the advantage in goal differential, beating Guatemala by 3 goals. We beat Costa Rica by 2 goals, which is pretty good. I mean, we'll take that, absolutely. Take a look at Costa Rica. I think we looked at, I don't know that we did. They're 56th in the world. So they were a step above us. We're 67th, I think. We're up to 62nd. Look at that. We moved up 2 more places. So we've been moving up steadily. We've overtaken now Honduras. And, so we're getting closer to the top of North America. 1 victory at a time. First time we've played Costa Rica. They're one of our big rivals. We took them out. So, I mean, we got to play them again, but hey, we'll take a victory that we can get. So, that's the group currently. Group B, we still got Mexico looming. We got to figure something out for them, but for now we don't have to play them. Group A, Jamaica's on top with Trinidad Tobago. Bit of a surprise there that Panama got beat by Trinidad, so that's a little bit of an upset there. And then speaking of upsets, how about Curacao? First place in Group C after having defeated the United States. Haiti and Honduras tied for second place as they drew in their first game. So USA's got some work to do if they want to come out of Group C. And we obviously have some work to do if we want to, come out of Group B. But for now, we're going to be playing against Guatemala. Take a look at them. They've got a few scrubs on the team, but it looks like they can field a full team, perhaps maybe not on defense. Yeah, it looks like they're a little thin on defense, but other than that, they've got a squad full of real players. Their top valued player is Marco Papa, playing at Gilao, perhaps. Club Society in Guatemala, sure. Worth $675K. Take a look at this guy, see how good he is for reference. He's not bad. 32 years old is a little bit old. He does have a lot of flair, determination, dribbling, Physically, he's not good. 32, he's on the downside of his career. So they shouldn't be that big of a challenge. They don't really have a ton of dudes who I would consider to be really good. So we should be able to beat them. We are the odds-on betting favorite. We do come into strong form currently. 3 wins in our last 5, 2 draws, no losses. We have 1 win versus Guatemala during our campaign here, so that's good. No losses, no draws. Coach Walter Claveri, Guatemalan, 62 years old. Pretty good. Good man management. His motivating could be better. Working with youngsters is good. He's the Gilao head coach, or he was up until 2018 when he took the Guatemalan head coach. So he knows these players very well. He knows the Guatemalan league, so it's probably a good coaching choice. Sometimes it's good to go local, especially if you're trying to build up your nation, as we know all about. All right, so we're gonna start off at Estadio Mateo Flores in Guatemala. 29,950 tickets sold, so it is a sellout. Down there in Guatemala, 78 degrees, sunny. So it's going to be a great day for football. And, I don't know if there's anything else we really need to look at or go into. Let's get to our team selections. Bit of a change, a little bit of a change, not much. We did get our injured guys back, so we're looking good. We'll submit that team and not worry about it too much until we get to the actual selection screen. We'll just worry about the starters. We won't worry about the reserves. So they're going a little bit defensive. 4-4-1-1. Looks like they're playing back. 2 midfielders playing back. Looks like Papa's going to be going forward. Gaives making his debut. Jose Gaives. So it's interesting. It says making his debut, but it also says 5 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist, 7.16 rating. So I'm not so sure I trust that making his debut thing when he's got all these other stats going on here. How's Papa been doing? Big Papa, 3 assists, 7.95 rating, so he's been playing very, very well. Hernandez looks like they're going to attack down the left-hand side. That appears to be where their best players are. Moises Hernandez, it looks to be also getting forward from the fullback position. Ricardo Jerez, 4 appearances, 5 concessions. Not great, but not terrible. Yeah. Up top, Jay Cota, 3 goals in 4 starts, 7.16 rating. So this Guatemalan team has played very well. You look at all the assists, all the goals. 5 appearances, though. So that must include, like, the previous round, like all the qualifications. So these guys have been fighting hard to get to this point and playing pretty well. So our starting lineup is, of course, Borjan in goal. 2 appearances, 1 concession. See, that's odd. Why do they have 5 games and we have 2 games? I don't know. Cabra, back from injury. 1 appearance, 1 assist. 8.2 ratings. Henry, Jaguar, Nana, again at defense. They played solidly last time around, so we'll let them all come back. Piet has come in at defensive midfielders, taking the captain's armband. Got 1 appearance, 1 goal, 9.1 rating, so he played outstanding in that one game. Arfield back in the midfield, 7.4 rating. Davies on the left. He managed to keep his fitness from one game to the next, so he's going to start up there. Shamit Shom is going to be at the attacking midfielder. He's making his debut, so I don't know why he didn't get a little debut marker. But basically, Chapman has been our best player in this round at least, but he didn't keep his fitness up between games, so he was a little tired. So we put Shamit Shom in there, and the same on the right-hand side with David. David also didn't keep his fitness up, so Baloo nearly suspended, but we're going to bring him in anyway. He's played well when he was in there. 1 appearance, 1 substitute appearance, 7.16 ratings, and then up top, Lucas Cavallini is pretty much our best option at striker. We do have Hamilton who could come in, but you know, he's not playing too well at Vancouver for us right now. You saw at the end of the season, he hasn't scored that many goals. I mean, he is, I guess, our leading goal scorer, 9 goals, but most of those came in the Canadian Championship, and he's only scored a handful in MLS. So let's get to the kickoff. Let's go. Full house. Look at that stadium packed. They are, of course, in the white with the blue sash. We are in our traditional reds. All right, boys. Let's go. This is a game we should be winning, but here's Papa. Big Papa sending one short to Polanco. Offside. Get out. That would have been a very tricky little pass. I mean, our defense was on it. It looked like Henry was able to sniff that one out and make the save, but still, that was a tricky little pass. Unfortunately, his dudes was offsides. As you can see here, Henry, still very good, 27 years old, so he's starting to get old. He'll be like 28 or 29 when the World Cup rolls around. So, you know, and then he'll be like 33 at the next World Cup. So we got to find a replacement for him. I think we're working on it. I think we're working on finding a lot of young central defenders. We'll just have to see how well they improve. Guys like Romeo. Uh-oh, here we go. Throw in. Canada, far side. Cabra gets it into Davies. Back to Piet. Centers it across the field to Arfield. Drops it all the way back to midfield. Jaguar going to restart the attack. Gets it to Nana. Forward to Baloo. Baloo's going to try to make the turn. Nope. Nana tries an interesting centering pass. I don't know about that one. See if he's going to try it again. Nope. Yeah, here we go. Baloo. Nana sends the pass and then gets forward. Shamit Shom with the shot. I mean, it's good thought. A good thought, but not quite there. Here we go. Davies. Corner kick from the near side. Henry back across. That was an interesting play. Davies sends it back in. Nobody there. Henry's going to recover at 15 minutes in the half. Piet looking to make a play. Nobody's making any moves. He's got to just sort of desperation throw it outside for Davies. Davies is going to win us another corner. Nobody was making like an aggressive attacking move, giving Piet anywhere to pass to. Because Cavallini's been booked. Davies sends one in. Henry heads it down. Arfield into the third row. Come on, buddy. You can do better than that. Arfield already down to 89%. Piet down to 86%. What do these guys' fitnesses look like? I mean, I don't know why Piet is so unfit. 15 fitness, 14 stamina. He should be able to make it through a full game, but I don't know. Godinho is still injured, so we haven't really been able to play him. I probably shouldn't have called him up. He was still on there from the last time. When we sort of brought in a fully rotated squad for the friendlies, and I just kind of left him on there, kind of forgot about him. But he does give us, you know, an option. He does give us an attacking option at right back. He's got some decent speed, not great, but decent. I mean, he's okay. He's just, he's not, we got better guys. We got younger guys. We got different guys. I don't know. Here's Davies again. Punched out. That was terrible by the goalkeeper. Jerez punched it straight to Henry, and Henry just knocked it right in. Thank you very much. So Dave, I mean, look at that. He just, terrible. It's like the worst punch I've ever seen. What is this guy's punching? Tendency to punch 11. He should be doing better than that. Piet with a steal. Going to restart the attack. 31 minutes. See if we can get two in a row here. Arfield to Shamit Shom. Got a little space down the middle. Tricky pass out wide to Davies, but he gets it there. Davies gets the cross in. Cavallini. Goal. Wow. I thought that was going to go over. Jerez again with another failed punch. I don't know that you should probably pronounce the J. It should be like Jerez or Jerez perhaps. Anyway, whatever his name is, he ain't getting the job done. Look at that. Another, I mean, I guess it's hard to blame him. He was a little bit off balance there, but that wasn't the greatest header in the world. It was just just well placed. Not even perfectly placed. Just well placed. Keeper a little off balance. So, 2-0. Look at that. Guatemala with one shot, no shots on target. We've only got 37% possession, but they've only got one shot. So we're just, I think we're just penning them in on their side of the field, letting them have possession, but just sort of penning them in with our pressure. So we're going to keep it up. We're going to keep putting the pressure on them because we need that goal differential. You know, if we can split with Mexico, get a win, or get a couple of draws against Mexico, it could come down to goal differential. So dressing room, pep talk. Very pleased. Keep it going. Let's go. Second half. I don't think there's a need to make any changes at this point. Well, you know, maybe we could start working the ball into the box a little bit. Slightly shorter passes, perhaps. Start trying to dominate possession. You know, I said no changes, and then I make the two changes that I almost always make. So, with this goal differential now, we have jumped ahead of Mexico. Got 6 points. They've already played their second game. They drew. They drew against Costa Rica. Wow. That's huge. Costa Rica doing our dirty work for us. Probably a 0-0 draw. Here's Jerez. We'll call him Jerez now. Maybe a change of name will do him good. Grajeda. They're, again, slow playing it, keeping it in their half as we kind of pressure them and keep them. Let's see if they can try to bomb one forward. Nope. Corena, you can see our defense backs off once they get near midfield. You know, just to try to prevent them from getting that long bomb behind us. I sense something happening here. I sense a turnover. Maybe a nice steal in the midfield by the Destroyer. Here comes Papa slicing through the defense, and he is tackled, but it's a missed tackle. Diaz trying to get it back to Papa. His shot's deflected. There's Piet. Bombs one forward to Cavallini. Cavallini on the run. He's unsupported and tackled. So Arfield and Shamit Shom not playing particularly well. Might make those changes in the midfield. We'll make one change here. Who's more tired? Actually, Piet is more tired than Arfield, unfortunately, but he's playing significantly better. You know, I think we'll bring in Mark Anthony K for Arfield, just because you know, he's the most fit. And he played pretty well in the last game. There's no reason I substituted him out other than just to get, you know, to rotate the midfield a little bit, make sure we had the most healthy dudes in there. Shamit Shom wins it, sends it in. Cavallini. He had two guys wide open on the back side of the goal, but he turned the other way for some reason. He did manage to win a corner. Near side, Shamit Shom. Taking the corner, sends it back post. Davies tracks it down. Can he reset the offense? Gets it to Piet. Piet out wide to Cavallini. Why Cavallini is outside, I do not know. Papa wins it. Jerez bombs it downfield. Jaguar wins it. It's going to get it back, hopefully. Yes. Let's go. Let's get another goal. Let's get a third. Cement our first place in this group stage. I just can't get over that draw. Mexico not taking Costa Rica seriously. Davies now diving in, taking a shot. Jerez with a save. Ooh, here we go. Shamit Shoma. The highlights are coming fast and furious. He turns it over. Oh boy, mix up. Jaguar misses it. Diaz on the run. Oh, great stop by Borjan. Okay. I mean, Jaguar has played well, but he just screwed up right there. That's no good. You know, the turnover from Shamit Shom, kind of where things went wrong. So we'll take him out. And you know what? We will also... you know, I want to take Cavallini out because he's got that yellow card. I don't know that I necessarily want to use my third sub right now. So that's fine. We'll do that. And then once those changes take an effect, I think we will drop back from the attacking disposition. Now that they're starting to mount, you know, some counterattacks. We'll go back to balanced. Throw in near side. Cabra. Chapman heads it to himself. Good calm play. Piet centers it to Mark Anthony K, and he scores. That's what we want. That's our set piece that we like. Get the ball to the center of the field and let one of our midfielders take a shot. It's a very good play. I don't know why it works so well. It just does. Look at that player come over, leaves Mark Anthony K wide open. He takes the shot. Outstanding. All right, we got our third goal. That puts us now 2 goals up in goal differential. Nana wins the header. Out wide, Galvez. Borgen with a swatting stop. Okay, now I think we'll get Cavallini out of the game. He's a little bit tired, and he's got that yellow card. And if we go down to 10 men at this point, you know, like if somebody gets injured and we can't replace them, then it's really not that big of a deal. I don't think Guatemala's going to come back 3 goals down no matter how many players we lose. Unless they get a goal right here, they do not. Good. Here's Chapman with a nice tackle. There's Hamilton in the game for the first time, getting his first touch. He's got Chapman coming forward. He does not pass it to him. He drops it off to Mark Anthony K instead. K takes the shot wide. That was not what I would call a fluid counterattack. Sort of everybody just bunched up in the middle of the field. Here's Papa. Free kick, drops it to Karina. Back out wide to Papa. Why did we leave him alone? I do not know. Karina with a clear shot, but Borgen with a nice save. That's why we need him so much. He's such a good keeper for us. Hamilton wins the header to Mark Anthony K. He's tackled. I mean, it's not like Guatemala has played that poorly. It's just we've played pretty well, I think. I mean, their goalkeeper has played kind of poorly. But the rest of their team has been okay, I think. Here's Balu. He's got people in the middle of the field if he wishes to pass it. Nope. Davies with the header and another stoppable shot. Jerez just unable to get to it. So again, that was the kind of header and play that probably shouldn't have scored. You look at this. I mean, this cross is not great. A little low. Davies, I mean, he gets a nice head on it. But I don't know. I think if that was some other keeper, it would have been stopped. Papa switching sides of the field back and forth. They're just trying to figure something out. They've already made their 3 subs. Polanco's looking pretty tired there. He's got a yellow card. He's got to watch himself. Grajeda who was anxious on the defense, playing at a 6.2, so he has not played very well at all. Combine him with the goalkeeper. I can't believe the goalkeeper has a 6.7 rating. You know, he doesn't look that bad. He actually looks pretty decent. 13 aerial reach, 14 reflexes. You know, his agility and acceleration could be holding him back. His, you know, because he can't get, his lateral quickness might be letting him down. You know, he can't get from one side of the goal to the other, and that could be letting him down. He is a good leader back there. You know, he looks like a serviceable keeper. So to let 4 goals in is probably disappointing. But there we go. 4-0 over Guatemala. Outstanding. Pep talk. Very pleased. Let's go. Continue. So even though we don't have our strongest team, we're still dominating the teams we should be dominating. That's a good sign. So we're probably going to be playing Mexico next. I don't think there's any chance that we wouldn't be playing them next. I don't know if the schedule even has those games available. Yeah, we do play Mexico next, but it's not for another 30 days. So we're going to have to go through MLS playoffs and then come back at the end of MLS playoffs to play against Mexico. So the bad news about that is we could have some lack of fitness with some of these boys. We'll see. Our guys playing internationally, they should be okay, I think, depending on when their seasons end. It's like you never know. Somebody playing over in Austria, when does their season end? I have no idea. But we'll see. We'll see. We got a tough pair of games, Mexico, and then our second game versus Costa Rica. You know they're going to be wanting revenge. We're going to be down in Costa Rica. It's very hard to play down there. Fans are crazy down in Costa Rica. So we shall see how that ends up. But for now, we're looking good. Group B, Canada up top with 6 points. I mean, that draw from Mexico is huge. They're going to have to rely on beating us twice. So we're going to have to play tactically against them, strategically even, against Mexico, and just say, if we can sit back and get a draw, 1-1, 0-0, we'll have to take it, because that's our road to the championship right there, is a draw versus Mexico. All right. How about the other groups? All groups. Take a look. Jamaica on top, 6 points. So they did manage to beat Trinidad Tobago. And then down here, USA got a win. 3 points, but Haiti also got a win. How about that? Is that true? No, Haiti got a draw. Yeah, because anyway, Haiti's on 4 points. USA's on 3 points. And Honduras, surprisingly, at the bottom with 1 measly point, minus 2 goal differential. Group C is going to come down to the wire. We'll see if USA can pull it out. But until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.